All right, welcome to Moonshine and Music. Keith Beatty, how you doing today?
I'm well, how are you?
This is your first time on the show, right?
Yes.
It's hard to believe, man.
I know.
Should have had you on long before now.
It's been some years.
So, generally, we have everybody their first time to introduce themselves, talk about where you grew up and stuff, so people get to know you.
Keith Beatty, I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana. More like started out on the west side and east side. Basically, that's it, just...
How old were you when you started playing music?
I started playing music. I didn't start playing guitar until I was like 34, 35. But I've been singing my whole life. I always wanted to be a player. I play piano, but it's difficult to carry around a piano everywhere. So I was in New York, living in New York, and my buddy was a DJ, and he was like, "Man," he was like, "you got big hands." He was like, "You should try to learn how to play the guitar." And I was like, "Nah." But then I went and got one and figured it out. I will say the first time I played or even tried to play, I was like, I'm never gonna be able to do this. Like sing and play at the same time was so frustrating, bro. So frustrating because it was like mechanics, you know what I mean? But I just never gave up. And I'm left-handed.
Yeah, so you learned to play right-handed.
Yes.
I mean,
it makes sense.
It does, because there's just not a lot of guitars that are left-handed, and like it's easier to get people to teach you that are also the same-handed as you, right?
That's what a guy told me. He's like, you're gonna get a limited amount of guitars if you play left-handed. I mean, the left-handed way.
Right.
But also for me, it was easy because my dominant hand is the hand that you chord with. Mm-hmm. So it made more sense for me to figure it out. This hand, I just gotta do this. Find a rhythm.
I mean, true. So when did you start writing songs? Was that like shortly after playing the guitar, or was it?
No. So when before I recorded a guitar, just started recording with the guitar, I was recording to tracks that people made for me. And so I started, my writing process started I think it started with poetry. I remember being at IU one night and I was writing down something, and then when I was done, I was like, whoa, that came from me. And so I always thought I'm not a writer. So that couldn't have come from me, it must have been something else. But then I started stepping more into it when it was me trying to develop a song. So yeah, really that's what it started off as, me writing what was on my mind, kind of like poetry kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's easy to feel that sense of, I'm not good enough. Just I had older brothers, and it was easy for you to get into that space because they pick on you no matter what you do.
True.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
So or your friends, even if you sing good, your friends are not your fans.
Because first of all, you make yourself vulnerable. You
Right.
have to be. In order to be, I would say, if you're going within yourself, you're bringing out something that nobody really knows about you. Mm-hmm. And you make yourself vulnerable, and then it's if your friends don't dig it or your family doesn't dig it, then you put yourself out there. But
yeah, I mean, especially when you're younger. I mean, when you're a little older, people are way less, they're a little more forgiving,
True.
But when you're 17.
Because you care what people think.
I mean, yes, you care a lot more than you do.
Yeah.
You get to be about 40 and you're I don't care what anybody thinks.
At this point, I don't care. It's hey, whatever you think of me or whatever you think of what I do, whatever. It's cool.
I mean, so, I understand that vulnerability. That's a tough thing to overcome sometimes, even, when you're older. Do you feel like you get inspiration? Where do you get your inspiration when you're doing your songs? Are they completely from your own life or from activities around you, or what do you?
Kind of really. When I write from my perspective. Like, it doesn't really have to be if it's a relationship I've been through before. I remember how it was. I remember if it didn't end well, I remember what those feelings felt like. And somewhere inside, they're like bottled up. And then it's kind of, for me, a release to write about it, to let it go. And I can tap into that. And that's what like makes me feel good about my writing, is because like something could have happened years ago, and once I think about it, I can get into that emotion about it and then make it come to life for me. And then when I understand, like you understand, we all go through the same kind of things in this world, because there's nothing new under the sun. Right. So somebody's going to feel the same emotions you felt because they've been through that situation too. So yeah, my inspiration comes from my own life experiences. I know I just can't like make it up if it didn't happen. That's just the honest to God truth.
Do you have like a favorite band, groups that you like? What are you listening to?
So I grew up listening to a lot of like Marvin Gaye, and so I kind of like his style, but I like a lot of styles. Like I like a lot of styles, people that actually like put their lives out there and write. Like I loved when Amy Winehouse had an album out, because I felt like I felt everything that she went through. Like I like writers that get in depth. It's like, to me, it's like a soul cleansing. And so I listen to everything, but the things that inspire me to write, like I don't know, I've been on like this Amy Winehouse kick just to listen to her story and see what she went through and how it relates to me, and how could I bring my stuff out like she does. So, and that's not my favorite person, but it's somebody that inspires me. So yeah, I listen to everything though, man. Like, cause I like to drive. So when I drive, I just put shuffle on, whatever comes on. And somewhere it will get me. Like it will get me. I was listening to John Mayer, his album over when I came here, The Continuum, and I was like, this album is so classic. How could this be? I think that was like his second album. I was like, how? But so. Yeah.
On the way here, I was listening to Billy Strings. Mm-hmm. It's a song called "Don't Be Calling Me at 4 A.M."
Oh, really?
And like the thing about it is, Billy Strings does bluegrass, right?
Uh-huh.
And for a long time, for me, bluegrass just kind of was a background. Like, I'd play at places and, in a festival or whatever, and I have to play behind bluegrass guys or whatever, and, they all played these old-timey songs.
Right.
And, him writing new bluegrass is different, And my son was really into him before I even heard of him. And I started playing it, and now it's like whenever I hear one of his songs, I'm just perked up.
There you go.
Like
you never know what gets you.
Yeah, I mean, and that song's like kind of fast, and even though it's kind of, it's like, don't be calling me at 4 a.m. just because you want to know if I'm at home.
Yeah. You're checking up on me.
Yeah, and so like it's his stuff has a real drive to it, and stuff like that. So I get what, like I never would a million years would have been like a few years ago, I'm gonna like jam out to this bluegrass guy on my way to the show.
Yeah. But that's how music is, man. Music is like, it captures you. I don't care what genre it is, what they're talking about. Like I said, we can relate to those things. Like a lot of people, sometimes they ask me, what do you play? Like, what's your genre? And I was like, I don't know how to put music into a box. I think that's for people that are out there trying to selectively buy a certain kind of music. Mm-hmm. But I don't look at my music as, oh, it goes into this R&B. No, it doesn't, or it goes in here. It's music. You know, it's whatever I make. I don't know what to call it. I just know it's music. That's it. So that question stumps me a lot when fans or someone that's never heard me ask me, like, what kind of music do you play? I'm like, music? I don't know. I don't want to be fit into a box.
I feel the same. That stumps me as well.
Yeah.
I usually just make something up.
Yeah. I need to do that too.
It's like, I'm a blend between,
Yeah. That might be great.
I'm like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones if they had Garth Brooks as a child.
There you go.
I got some crazy stuff.
I got to think about that.
I don't sound nothing like those people.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Just come listen and figure it out for yourself. Right. How about that? Yeah.
They always want to know, well, what do you sound like? It's like, I don't know. I don't sound like anybody that's like famous.
Exactly. I don't sound like anyone.
I can play their songs, but like that doesn't mean I sound like them.
Exactly. That's the power of music. It's like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're gonna have to come and see or hear in order to figure out. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be like a jerk or anything, but that's really how I feel about when people ask me about the music.
So what do you get into outside of music? What's another hobby?
I'm a sports guy because I grew up playing sports. I ran track for North Central, which allowed me. I ran track and played football, which allowed me to go to college and run track for a little bit. I love playing basketball. I played like 6 games last night, and I woke up and my legs was like, dude, you're not as young as you used to be. So I try my best to just stay playing games or, anything else. Like my son, I have a son, he is like the focal point of everything, I do have a daughter, but she's older and she's doing her thing. But my son is the focal point. I just want to make sure that I'm the best example for him. You know what I mean? And so those are the things that are important to me to make sure that he's successful.
And I think I met him before. He came to like something.
He's a little bit older now, but he's cool. He's a cool little dude. I just want him to know that like anything that you dream about, that you want to do, is possible. Now there's times like now I'm away from him. He knows what I'm doing. He knows when it comes to his time to figure out what he wants to do in life. There's no limits. The only limits are what you put on yourself. And I want him to understand that fully. So when he's ready to go, hey, I want to go do this over here. I want to go to Spain or go. Life is so short that you have to enjoy every moment of it. And so I hope that what I'm doing for me also allows him to understand that he can do that for himself. Like, I know I got a lot of my influences from my dad, good and bad, but those influences, my dad wanted to be a singer, and I saw him as he struggled because he wasn't out gigging, but he wanted to sing. So when you're not able to live your dream, other things take place. And so it's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do everything within my power to do what I want to do. So I always tell, do what you want to do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do.
So do you have a highlighted song that we're going to hear tonight?
There's a few new ones that I've been working on. I'm going to play them, but I think my song, Maybe Beautiful, it's something that I've worked on because I have a band. It's something that I worked on with them, and we're in the process of talking about recording it. But
That's Keith Beatty and the Bayonets.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, Beatty and the Bayonets.
Make sure we get the name out.
Yes, Beatty and the Bayonets. Those are my people. But then, like, I've been on this personal journey here this last year. You know what I mean? And it's nothing that it's just sometimes you got to go inside to clean out the things that you need to get to get where you need to go with other people. So right now, I'm in that process of doing that. And so, "Beautiful" is a song that I wrote, and I wanna get that out there for people to hear. It's about being beautiful. It's about a beautiful person. How about that? Yeah. So,
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, you ready to get out there?
I'm ready.
All right. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you, brother. Like, seriously, dude. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun time.
My day gig is I'm a teacher, so Fridays are really good things. I get to deal with your kids. Then have to go home and deal with my own. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but we're here. You know, right? My name is Keith Beatty. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm just here to have some fun. So if you had a good day, even if you had a tough one, we're just gonna try to make it a little better tonight. Is that all right? Fire, love burns, sometimes it burns. Can I get any higher? 'Cause it feels warm, it's warm. You didn't even take the time to explain. You just walked away. It's picture perfect plain now. The perfect picture changed the smile on your face, your face, your face. I hope you find what you need. I hope you get just what you're searching for. This was never enough, never enough, never enough for your love, 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 for your love. It's like every day I made you smile. I hope I made you smile. Took your cares away, even cared you away a while, a while. I may not be the one you say, the one you say. I pray you'll see someday, someday. I hope you find what you need. I hope you get just what you're searching for. This was never enough, never enough, never enough for your love, 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 for your love. In the middle of the night, I just want to hold you tight. For your love, for your love. I don't care what they say, I'm gonna love you anyway. For your love, 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 love. the night. I just want to hold you tight. For your love, for your love, 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 for your love. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We're gonna try this. I think I'm good. Thank you, Joe. So, this next song I wrote is called Paradise. I remember when I was, I hadn't wrote this song before or at all, and I hadn't started writing. This is the first song I ever wrote. And I was at my grandmother's house, and I was talking to her about relationship issues, and my aunt walked through and she said, "Ooh, sounds like Trouble in Paradise." And I was like, "Ooh, that's a good lyric." And it's about, like, sometimes, you know, you go on vacation, you're out there having a good time, and then all of a sudden it starts raining, right? You just don't pick up your bags, pack up your bags, and you leave. You like go into the hotel, the Airbnb, or wherever you're staying, and you say, "You know what? We're gonna wait it out, and then we're gonna go back to the beach and play, have some good times." Relationships are like that too, you know. Sometimes you go through a roller coaster, and sometimes you get that inkling where I should just leave this. But that person is your paradise. We all go through it. You just gotta stick around, see it through. Did I make mistakes when I told you I love you? Did I tell a lie? 'Cause I watched you cry. Just for the record, what I said was true. Don't let love pass us by. Don't do it, no. What do you do when there's trouble in paradise? Do you pack your things away? Do you stay? What do you do when there's trouble in paradise? You stay, stay, stay. I know things aren't the same, but who are we to blame? Silly love game. Do I still make you laugh at times? Or is it tears through the years? What do you do when there's trouble in paradise? Do you pack your things away? Do you stay? What do you do when there's trouble in paradise? I'm telling you, you stay. And I know it gets hard sometimes. I know you fight the pain. And I know it don't get easier. What I know is that you stay, stay, stay. What do you do when there's trouble in paradise? Do you pack your things away? Do you stay? What do you do when there's trouble in paradise? I'm telling you, you stay, 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 stay. No matter what they tell you, all you do is stay, 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 stay. All you do is stay, 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 stay. No matter what they tell you, all you do is stay, 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 stay. All you do is stay. All you do is stay. All you do is stay.
Moonshine and Music is produced by Joe Shelton. Our cameraman, grip, and stunt double is Brent Lee Smith. Artwork by Bailey Shelton. Production crew, Patrick Zabriskie, Ray Hoskins, and special thanks to the Owens family. Also thanks to the H.J. Ricks Center for the Arts, Tony Seiler and Heather Warren staff for all of their assistance in our National Road Music Series shows. Moonshine and Music is copyright 2025, all rights reserved. Hope to see you next time on Moonshine and Music.